what it can actually do. So I hate to say it. For me, there's a better path to power. It's not love. It's fury!
Well, answer me! Why are you giving up?
You've been coming at me with everything you've got, but it's finally caught up with you and your power level's falling fast. The fact is, I don't see the point in fighting you anymore. Your pride is already shot, and in the end, I guess that's good enough for me. You were so sure of your own power that you never imagined anyone in the universe could bring you down. Especially a Saiyan. Now you know what failure feels like. See, I don't need to keep fighting you because I've already won. So go crawl off someplace and hide. I don't really care. Like I said, it's done. I'm going back to Earth. If I leave now, I'll make it back right on time. Is it true? Is this really the end for you, Saiyan? And for us? Goku! Are you finished? I ordain what will and will not exist. That's my cause. And to serve it, I forsake all else. You've forsaken all else and dare to call my cause trivial. I fight for Bulma, for Trunks and Buma. I fight for the oath I made to a fellow warrior, for my Saiyan pride. I fight for all I built and all I am. Unlike you, I won't abandon all that to my God! Only a failure abandons his principles and pride. Do you actually think I think you stop me? No matter how hard I fight, there's nobody to keep that promise. I'm going to win this charade. And when I do, I'll use the Super Dragon Balls to bring you and your universe back. What? You would do that? I gave my word from one Saiyan to another, and I have to keep it. I'll shatter through my limits in my own way, on my own terms. And then, Jiren, I will defeat you! my all!
Itachi, my father, my mother, my entire clan, bring them all here to me! Do that, and I'll quit right now. I don't want to kill you. Do you really think you can kill me at any moment you wish? Stop acting like you're still my sensei. Go ahead and try something if you'd like. I'm just itching to kill you. Kakashi. All the laughter. Every one of you is laughing. Itachi sacrificed his life, but you're still laughing. Cackling together like fools. You're just ignorant of everything. How about it, Kakashi? Can your borrowed Sharingan extinguish power like this? Now I'll show you the difference between the real thing and the fake. My fury. Spin! More than you can imagine!
You're still too weak. You don't have enough hate.
I'm an Avenger. I want revenge. I wanted it so badly I was willing to give up my body to get it. What you wanted was the Sharingan, right? But how to get it? Itachi was out of the question, so you came after me, the baby of the clan. Isn't that so? And they say you're the genius out of the legendary Sannin. But it turns out you're just another run-of-the-mill ninja, and you know it. You're not even in the same league as the Uchiha. In fact, next to the Uchiha, genius like yours looks pretty ordinary. The way you covet the power of the Uchiha, the way you fill yourself up with medicines and go leaping from body to body, it's disgusting. As an Uchiha, all I see when I look at you is a miserable wretch. And on top of that, I don't like your style. You toy with people's lives for the sake of this vain and ridiculous cause of yours. You disgust me. Over. And over. And over. And over. And over. And over. And over again! Just give up, and let me cut you down already! If anyone who criticizes my way of life were to come forward, I'd turn around and kill every single one of their loved ones. In the beginning, you'll wish you were dead. You might start thinking, what's the harm of taking a day off? But for me, in order to be a strong hero, even if I was spitting blood, I never stopped. I toughed it out and endured the pain. I did squats, even when my legs felt like they couldn't move. Even when my arms started making weird clicking noises, I kept doing push-ups. A year and a half later, I started to notice a difference. I was bald, and I had become stronger. In other words, you gotta train like hell to the point where your hair falls out. That's the only way to become truly strong. I'm just a guy who's a hero for fun. And the surface is guarded by me! What is this feeling coming over me? This wild throbbing in my heart. This rush. This sensation. It's been so long. I'd forgotten the exhilaration of a real fight!
I was friendless, always with a dark cloud above.
Everyone knew who the hero was going to be. I didn't stand a chance in hell. Naturally, there was no scenario where the monster would ever win. I was always the loser. The popular kid always beats up the little guy that no one likes. That's just the way the world works. Screw justice. And screw evil, too. I'm gonna be killed simply because that's what everyone else wants? It's not fair. I can't stand it. It pisses me off. All I want is to make them understand. I'm here to fight for underdogs everywhere. Good, evil. I reject them both.
Impulse that's rising within me. I feel as though there's something violent boiling up from within. Let go. I see. Let go. This. Let go of everything. This is my. Let go. Let go of everything. Let go.
You move, you die. You use men and you die. Make a sound and you die. If you understand, close your eyes. Do you see what happens when you break your promises? If you do, open your eyes. Look at me in the mirror and listen carefully. Don't ever show your dirty face in front of us again. You'll keep this promise.
Conan! My best friend!
Milky, if you so much as touch them, I'll kill you.
できないんだよ。俺じゃできないんだ。
Don't hesitate. Kill.
My name is Joan Freeze! I came here for one reason. To make you restore Kai! Enough. I don't care what happens to me now. Why are you helping her anyway? After all the things that you did to my friend Kai! Cloak! Why? I want you to tell me! Enough. I don't care what happens to me now.
I can feel your cup. You know my river won't evaporate. That's why we still appreciate. You could be my luck. Even in a hurricane around, I know that we'll be safe and sound. We're safe and sound. We're safe and sound.
なんでそいつばっかりカイトにはあんなひどいことしたくてねなんでだよ
I can do it. I know I can. I always finish what I start. No matter what, even with my body in this condition, I can pull through and keep fighting. Show him that a few broken bones isn't gonna slow me down!
It's all around the world.
Anyone who harms my sister answers to me! I don't give a damn if you're one of the Hakira! Top of my head to the tips of my toes! I have to ignore all the pain in my body! Endure! Striking with all my might won't be enough! I need 100 times the force! Summon every ounce of strength left!
done with you, coward! Turn and face me! Don't forget that the Demon Slayer Corps is always fighting you demons in the dead of night, where you have the advantage! We're not like you at all! We don't regenerate as fast, and when we lose a limb, it's not for good! Don't run away, you bastard! You're a coward! A coward! Mr. Rengoku is stronger than you'll ever hope to be! Much stronger! You didn't win against him! He kept everyone safe! He fought to the very end, so no one would die! You're the one who lost! Rengoku is the true victor!
The birds have left the trees, the light pours onto me. I can feel you lying there all on your own. We got here the hard way.
You're not done yet.
Is it any wonder things
In case you've forgotten, you have your own reasons for coming. You had a little sister till that man fed her to his dogs. Think of your slaughtered comrades, of Kruger, of Dinah. Avenge them. Keep moving forward. Even if you die, even after you die. And after all, this whole ugly story started with you. No one would want to go to war if they knew what it would do to them. But it's not like we all leapt into that hell knowingly. Most of us were pushed. Some of us were pushed by other people. And some of us were pushed by the environments we grew up in. So, the few who do choose to leap into hell see it differently than the rest. And they're also able to see something beyond the hell. Maybe that something is hope, or maybe it's just another hell. Fact is, you can only find out by moving forward.
I'll never be a hero. I'm just an ordinary guy, and I've reached my damn limit!
Your limit? Who decides what your limit is? Instead of overthinking your setbacks, just focus on moving forward.
You can throw your hands up, you can beat the clock. You can move a mountain, you can break rocks. You can be a master, don't wait wait for luck. Dedicate yourself and you gon' find yourself.
No one expects much. Not from me. They think a Class D hero won't be much help. I know that better than anyone. I'm too weak for Class B. I'm not good enough. I know that much. I'm aware that I have no chance of beating you. No one needs to tell me anything like that!
What are you babbling on and on about? Begging for your life?
And yet, I must try. It's not about winning or losing! It's about me taking you on right here and right now! You can break backs, you can be a master, don't wait for luck. Dedicate yourself and you gon' find yourself.
Think being strong means you've reached your destination. I doubt the path to becoming a hero comes to an end with such a cut-and-dried finish line. It's inherently wrong to go into a fight seeking satisfaction from the fight itself, battling with great courage, working to benefit society. Isn't that what it means to be a hero? If that ideal is your goal, you've just begun. There's a long road to walk before you become the strongest hero.
That's true.
Which means that the pursuit of that ideal still remains. Within you, Saitama, there is a great deal of unrealized potential. If that's true, to say that you've already reached the limit of your growth, well, that starts to sound shallow and arrogant now, doesn't it?
That's deep.
What does it actually take to be the ultimate hero? Is it an unwavering sense of justice, the courage to face any hardship? Until you found the answer to that question, how can you say you feel bored? Those are mine.
How did you acquire this new strength? Enlighten me!
I do a lot of push-ups and sit-ups, and I drink plenty of juice.
Surrender is an outcome far worse than defeat. I won't tolerate that kind of weak behavior from a Saiyan. So he killed my father, destroyed my people. That means nothing to me now. Strength is the only thing that matters in this world. Everything else is just a delusion. There's only one certainty in life. A strong man stands above and conquers all!
You killed countless innocents to try and repair your foolish pride?
My foolish pride? To a Saiyan pride is all! Of course he runs, gutless wimp. Your mental weakness is an embarrassment.
I'm not here to play games, Kakarot, or to create nice father-son memories. I'm here to win. Stop pretending. Knock off the sentimental rubbish.
No! Get out of my head! has stolen my honor. And his debt must be paid.
Well then, I'll try to make myself stronger, just like you. Not to presume.
Set your sights higher.
What about you? It is not like Kakashi-sensei is out here to see this, and neither is anyone else for that matter.
When a man struts around like a peacock acting like Mr. Big Stuff, he should keep his promises, even if it kills him. That's a promise. What is it?
Why do you do this? Every time you're about to start something, you make up these crazy rules.
Now that's an excellent question, Lee. I've got to hand it to you, son. You always get right to the point. Okay, I'll tell you. But remember, this is just between you and me.
Why? What is it?
All right, the truth is, a ninja's self-rule is the key. The key to victory.
Self-rule?
Listen, Lee. The point of all these rules is to stack the deck against yourself. Each and every time you set your sights on a new objective, it's about giving yourself an obstacle. Instead of seeing it as 500 laps of punishment for losing, I see it as the path of beating Kakashi the next time. By leaping that hurdle, it'll be that much easier to achieve my next goal. Nice. Let's keep on dancing. I'll acknowledge this chakra of yours. Of all those who have fought me over the years, there's no one who surpasses you at Taijutsu. I, Madara, declare that you are the strongest of them all. You're the person, Hashirama, to make me this excited. You can still dance, can't you? Do you have any other moves? Come on, give me some more fun. Listen, Lee. If you wish to be freed of this suffering, then you're going to need to come to a decision.
Do you mean that I should be prepared to give up on my dreams?
No, because if you lose your dreams, you'll undergo pain far worse than this. You know, the two of us really had quite a lot in common, Lee. Without our ninja way to guide us, you and I would never survive. Get the operation, Lee. You've worked hard, Lee. There's no doubt in my mind your surgery will be a success. You have the power to shape your own destiny. And on the 1 in a million chance that something goes wrong, I will die right along with you. Ever since the day I met you, my whole Nindo has been to make you the most splendid ninja possible. I promise. Why'd you do such a thing?
Papa, how can you stay so positive and optimistic? When does one's youth really come to an end?
Well, as long as you never turn your back against youth, then it will never end.
You're saying that youth doesn't come to an end when you die?
Oh, come on, guy. That is when youth reaches its climax, and when it burns the brightest of all.
You're crazy, Papa. Youth doesn't matter even a little bit when you die. You can believe it all you want, but there's no guarantee you'll win against someone strong. Like what happened to me today.
You must understand, my son, that true victory isn't about winning against someone strong. What it's actually about is defending what's most important to you. Might makes right, and might alone! Without strength, we have nothing! If I don't win, then all my effort, all I've struggled to achieve, all of it will have been pointless. I'll lose everything just like I did before. And I absolutely refuse to go through that again! I cannot! I will not! What are you doing, Jiren? Kneeling down at your enemy's feet? Is this honestly the way that you want your fight to end? Get up! Come on!
What an obnoxiously loud friend you have.
No, I don't have friends. Why would you spend all those years honing your strength, rejecting everything and everyone else just to surrender? For the sake of your own pride, keep fighting to the end! Even if you no longer believe in your own absolute power, I have not lost faith. And never will. Jiren, you are the strongest. No one is stronger than you. Nothing could make me doubt that.
Even if you did capture the Avatar, I'm not so sure it would solve our problems. Not now.
And there is no hope at all.
No, Zuko. You must never give in to despair. Allow yourself to slip down that road and you surrender to your lowest instincts. In the darkest times, hope is something you give yourself. That is the meaning of inner strength.
I finally have you, but I can't get you home because of this blizzard. There's always something. Not that you would understand. You're like my sister. Everything always came easy to her. She's a firebending prodigy, and everyone adores her. My father says she was born lucky. He says I was lucky to be born. I don't need luck, though. I don't want it. I've always had to struggle and fight, and that's made me strong. It's made me who I am. You've always thrown everything you could at me. Well, I can take it, and now I can give it back! Come on! Strike me! You've never held back before!
Prince Zuko, pride is not the opposite of shame, but its source. True humility is the only antidote to shame.
Even in the material world, you'll find that if you look for the light, you can often find it. But if you look for the dark, that is all you will ever see.
Spending an entire year in the hyperbolic time chamber was the most difficult task I've ever had to face. The gravity was so intense I could barely walk, the air was so thick I could hardly breathe, and the temperature fluctuated wildly, sometimes freezing cold, and others raging hot. Every day presented its own hardship, a new obstacle to be met and overcome. Of course, some days were harder than others. The weeks and months that followed exist in my memory mostly as a blur, a seemingly endless succession of grueling days and sleepless nights. Never had I known such effort, and never had both my mind and my body been closer to the breaking point. But through it all I persisted, the enormous shadow that loomed over me a constant reminder of my goal. Compared to gods, then of course we're weak. But you can never make me ashamed of that. Because when mortals do join forces, that's when we can do anything. Because believing in our fellow man and helping each other to survive, that's what redeems us. That's what makes us who we are. Makes us worthy. That's what gives us our real power. This just isn't fair. Gohan! Gohan!
my choices make me evil, then that's what I'll be!
Smile off your face. Stopping Black, is that your only goal? You think it ends there? Think about the next threat in a year or 5 or 10, or think about your pride. If Saiyan blood flows in your veins, if you're my son as you claim, then I won't tolerate you losing to anyone. You'll be the best, or you'll be nothing.
Who do you intend to kill with a sword?
Our enemies.
And who is our enemy? Can you tell me?
People? People like Lord Hofton.
Listen to me. Listen well. You have no enemies. No one does. There are no enemies. No one out there deserves to be hurt. No one at all.
How dare you! How dare you take a warrior like my father! I'm gonna kill you for that! I'll be the last thing you see! I'll kill you, do you hear me? I'm gonna kill you!
Are you mocking me? You bastard!
You're taking this from me too! It's not the way things are supposed to happen! Not like this! Don't do it! You can't just die on me! Let's go! Face the door right now! Don't you get it? I was the one who was supposed to kill you!
Shikamaru. A girl disrespects you like that and you just walk away?
You bet I do. Standing around arguing's not my thing. That's something girls like to do.
And what are you? Not a man, that's for sure. As far as I can see, you're nothing but a coward. You think if you quit, the missions will stop? Someone's gotta do it. Your comrades will be sent out again on other missions, with someone else leading them. They'll face the same risks, and some of them might not make it. Ones you might have saved if you'd been there to lead them. How are you going to feel then? You've got a chance to reflect on your mistakes and to learn from them. Use your failures to make yourself a better leader. You won't help your friends by running away. Instead, you should be trying to make yourself stronger for their sake, so that the next mission goes perfectly and everyone gets back safe. The choice is simple. You're either a leader or a coward. So, which are you?
Justin will have his vengeance! He'll punish you for this! Just you wait! You will suffer the most terrible judgment ever imposed by the way of Justin!
You and your
God don't frighten me. You see, you and I believe in different things. You want to know what I believe in? The will of fire. Right now, the God you should be worried about isn't your stupid Joshin or anyone else. It's me. Because I'm the one who's about to pass judgment. Let it out, boy. All of the anger, the sadness, and the fear, everything that's brewing inside of you, you've got to let it go. It all starts from there, son. I'll be here for you.
You heard what I said and then called me a liar. Now you refuse to believe what I've shared. Your mind may not want to accept these revelations, but inside you there's a voice saying, accept it, it's the truth. Soon you'll know. Time will help. I feel sorry about your confusion, but this world's never really been about truth or lies. In this world, there's only one thing that's worth knowing. Hard facts. Despite this universal truth, people misguidedly choose to only accept the facts that appeal to their way of thinking. They're so limited, they can only accept the truths that are comfortable for them. So, this is simply about wanting to hang on to your personal power. Realizing things may not have been as we accepted them to be unsettles us. It's overwhelming.
Kisuke Uehara, do you know how much I despise you? With your great intellect, why is it you don't take independent action? Why in the world is it that you choose to subjugate yourself to that thing?
When you say that thing, are you talking about the Soul King? I see. So you saw it, didn't you? Without the existence of the Soul King, the Soul Society would split into pieces. The Soul King is the keystone to it all. Without that keystone in place, the system would fall apart.
That's an argument only a loser would make! A victor should speak of how the world should be, rather than how the world currently operates! I refuse to accept a world ruled by that thing! I am a victor! I shall decide how the world should
You don't get it. Trust is the same thing as reliance. It's a fault of cowards. I have no need for such weakness.
That's pretty rich coming from a guy who surrounds himself with henchmen. But you trick your subordinates into trusting you with that fast-talking silver tongue of yours.
Not quite. I have many subordinates, many who've pledged themselves to me, but I've never asked for any of their trust. Yes, I've asked for their allegiance, but faith is another matter altogether. In fact, I always told them to never trust anyone, including myself.
It's because Captain Eisen is strength itself. His power, speed, and precision all exceed that of a normal Soul Reaper. He has no equal.
Things don't always go the way you want them to. You're not made of stone. Distortions will appear somewhere.
This isn't over! There isn't any stopping my ambition!
You're no longer human. You're a demon!
Everything will be mine. I won't be contained by the Leaf Village, or even by my own body. To achieve my goals, I'll do whatever it takes, either through an organization or by myself. If there is any meaning in death at all, it's to take advantage of it.
So what's the meaning of life then?
There is none. The only way there is meaning in life is if it is eternal.
There's no such thing as a painless lesson. They just don't exist. Sacrifices are necessary. You can't gain anything without losing something first. Although, if you can endure that pain and walk away from it, you'll find that you now have a heart strong enough to overcome any obstacle. Yeah.
When you notice an insect on the ground, do you stop to consider it a fool? The life of an insect is so beneath you that it would be a waste of your time to even consider judging it. That would be an accurate summation on my feelings towards you humans. Humans who would dare to play God must pay a steep price for their arrogance. That is the way of the universe, the natural order imposed by the very thing you claim to worship. I want you to tell me who killed Mace Hughes. And I want the truth, homunculus. Tell me who's responsible for his murder.
Congratulations, Colonel Mustang. You finally hunted down your culprit.
Stand down, all of you. I'm dealing with him on my own. This one is mine and mine alone. You were stupid enough to confess, and even more stupid to boast. Everything you've said is fuel on your funeral pyre. So then, I think I'll begin. Like burning out your tongue!
What's wrong with you? You didn't even hesitate to incinerate your best friend!
Mace Hughes is dead. That's a fact. Then to invoke his image must be a glutton for punishment. What's it like having the fluid inside of your eyes boil? I'd imagine it might sting a little. Stand up, monster! Go on and regenerate yourself. You'll suffer 1,000 deaths before I'm done.
Goku? Krillin? You're the ones who showed this old fossil he still had something left to give, that it was too soon to let the limits of age sentence him to sit idly by on the sidelines. You boys who were never content to stop, who kept aiming for and climbing greater and greater heights, want me to take it easy.
No, you don't! Come on, just go down already! Now
Listen to me, boys! Always remember these words. Work hard, study well, and eat and sleep plenty. That is the Turtle Hermit way. We must master the art of peace in addition to the art of war. Shut up and fight! The Turtle Hermit School will be with you, always. This will be my greatest, most powerful
Still trying to get back up? Stop embarrassing yourself. Just accept your limitations and ease gracefully into retirement.
My limitations can go straight to hell.
We must master the art of peace in addition to the art of war. We achieve victory by the art of war. Victory is won through strategy. Strategy is derived from the art of peace. However, if somebody evil threatens you or any other good, innocent people with unethical force, it is your duty to defend.
Until recently, I let frivolous desires dictate my life. But now I've pushed all those silly distractions aside. Do you know what that means? It means all the energy I once squandered is filling up my body to the point it can't be contained. It's exploding inside me like hot burning magma! Remember, you're the one who awakened a dormant volcano, so you'll have to deal with the burn that comes with
I'll never be a hero. I'm just an ordinary guy, and I've reached my damn limit!
Your limit? Who decides what your limit is? Instead of overthinking your setbacks, just focus on moving forward.
You can throw your hands up, you can beat the clock, you can move a mountain, you can break rocks, you can be a master, don't wait for luck, dedicate yourself and you can find yourself.
No one expects much. Not from me. They think a Class C hero won't be much help. I know that better than anyone. I'm too weak for Class B. I'm not good enough. I know that much. I'm aware that I have no chance of beating you. No one needs to tell me anything like that!
What are you babbling on and on about? Begging for your life?
And yet, I must try. It's not about winning or losing! It's about me taking you on right here and right now! You can break rocks, you can be a master, don't wait for luck, dedicate yourself and you can find yourself.
You think being strong means you've reached your destination. I doubt the path to becoming a hero comes to an end with such a cut and dried finish line. It's inherently wrong to go into a fight seeking satisfaction from the fight itself, battling with great courage, working to benefit society. Isn't that what it means to be a hero? If that ideal is your goal, you've just begun. There's a long road to walk before you become the strongest hero.
That's true.
Which means that the pursuit of that ideal still remains. Within you, Saitama, there is a great deal of unrealized potential. If that's true, to say that you've already reached the limit of your growth, well, that starts to sound shallow and arrogant now, doesn't it?
That's deep.
What does it actually take to be the ultimate hero? Is it an unwavering sense of justice, the courage to face any hardship? Until you found the answer to that question, how can you say you feel bored? Close your mind.
My name is Gon Freeze! And I came here for one reason. To make you restore Kai! Enough. I don't care what happens to me now. Why are you helping her anyway? After all the things that you did to my friend Kai! Go! Why? I want you to tell me! Enough. I don't care what happens to me now.
Fill your cup. You know my river won't evaporate. That's what we still appreciate. You could be my luck. Even in a hurricane of frowns, I know that we'll be safe and sound. We're safe and sound. We're safe and sound.
なんでそいつばっかり！カイトにはあんなひどいことしたくせに！なんでだよ！
Well, there's a will, there's a way, kind of beautiful. And every night has a state so magical. And if there's love in this life,
You move, you die. You use men and you die. Make a sound and you die. If you understand, close your eyes. Do you see what happens when you break your promises? If you do, open your eyes. Look at me in the mirror and listen carefully. Don't ever show your dirty face in front of us again. You'll keep this promise.
Bonus! My best friend!
Milky, if you so much as touch them, I'll kill you.
できないんだよ。
Don't hesitate. Kill.
Yellow diamonds in the light. I was standing side by side as the shadow crosses mine. What it takes to fall.
These humans are complete idiots. Now I want you to think as hard as those puny brains of yours can manage. Have you ever spared a pig or a cow? Because it begged you for its life? That's it. The flavor I seek. Yes. I can feel it. This is it! It's surging through my body! You will fight knowing that you cannot win? I don't understand. Are you fighting me for all of humanity? If so, then you should know that my actions are entirely for their benefit. For example, in human society, lands are split by borders marking their territory. On the right side of the border, children may starve to death, while on the left, idle dregs who do nothing have everything they need. It's absolute madness. I shall crush that madness and create a fair world where the concept of inequality will be completely forgotten for all time. I don't deny that I'll start by using power and terror to accomplish my objective, but only when absolutely necessary and only to bring about order.
But Horikita, I've never considered you an ally, not even for a second. Not you, not Kushida, not Hirata. People are nothing but tools to me, all of them. I don't care what I have to do to win. I don't care what I have to sacrifice. In this world, winning is everything. And in the end, I'm going to win. I understand. There are many kinds of despair that exist. What you've been through definitely qualifies, and you're not alone in that misery. Those with darkness in their hearts are drawn together, and then the stronger one between them inevitably engulfs the other.
I'm confused. What do you mean?
This world of ours contains more darkness than you could ever imagine. I'll release you from the shackles of your past, Karuizawa. I promise you from now on, I will protect you. If I may, I'd like to pose